Please confirm. Okay, I can see Anshuman, I can see Bhagwat. Okay, so first of all, I would like to welcome both of you to this resume building seminar today. Thank you so much for joining on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and let's make this webinar a learning experience for both of you. So today we are going to discuss about the first requisite of whenever we start hunting for job, whenever we are looking for job outside. So we need to have those relevant documents, those relevant information sheets with us. Okay, so whenever you look for any opportunity outside and you are a budding professional, you are trying to make your career, and as you start your entry level positions, so the first thing that you need to make, the first document that you need to create is a resume. Okay, so here at TimesPro platform, we are helping you to sort this particular requisite so that we can help you create an effective resume and help you to get more and more opportunities, because yes, as we know, building a resume is definitely a helpful task, and it can get a little bit tedious if we are not able to perform, if we are not able to make that resume in a effective manner. Just give me a moment, I'll quickly share my screen. Okay. So can you see the screen? Is it visible to all of you? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anshuman. Thank you, Bhagwat, for confirming that. So yes. So as we have been discussing about being job ready, so I think resume building is one of those prerequisite steps, one of those precedents that are required for creating that effective opportunity for us whenever we are looking for an opportunity. So, as we always confirm that being job ready is just one app away. So, first, quickly, I would like to give you some insights about our platform, which is TimesPro application. Okay, and here on this TimesPro application, what all important features that you will be able to see along with the resume builder that we are going to get some idea on. So as we know that the there are a various challenges in finding a right set of job for us. Okay, so whenever we are out there in the market and looking out for the various opportunities for us, so there are a lot of challenges. Sometimes the skill set won't match, sometimes the location would not match, sometimes skill set which will match, location will also match, but there won't be enough uh, opportunity for you to grow. It also depends upon work life balance. So there are a lot of challenges that we can face to find that right set of job which will give a boost in our career, which will also provide us a good working condition as well as a good work life balance. So the vision behind our platform is to go ahead with a trajectory which provides remarkable upskilling and employability related various types of courses as a vision of Vikasit Bharat. Okay, so this is what we are also envisioning here in Times Pro. So the vision behind our platform is that whatever challenges that we are facing in today's time, okay, in getting a right set of job. So these are the various challenges that we need to highlight before we can go ahead and understand what exactly we need to do. So there are limited jobs locally. Okay. So in any given town, in a given city, the number of recruiters is typically limited. So the entry level jobs are also hard to get. Okay. So only there are few metropolitan cities, tier one, tier two cities, they are having a lot of job opportunities. But even for those job opportunities, there is a lot of competition. So, and that's why we need to build that particular level of skill which will keep us ahead of a lot of people where who are actually not working a lot on their upskilling. So for the upskilling process, it is most important for us to get aligned with some platform which will give you right set of learning and make you that skilled professional so that you can grab that opportunity. So there are sometimes whenever even the jobs are available, so the right skill set is not available. Okay, so it is also published in a lot of research that whenever there are different types of jobs available, but skilled professionals to perform that job effectively are not available to do that job. So and last but not the least, even if a person wants to learn, a person wants to go on a growth trajectory, but they do not get proper guidance from their expert. Okay, so if there are various industry experts who will be guiding you in this entire process and giving you step by step approach of how we can go ahead with the things, okay, that will be a great opportunity for everybody. So that is what we are going to provide all of you here at TimesPro. Okay, so just a bit about our app and as different types of features that we are offering. So resume building is one of them. Okay, there is a the right corner. You can also check a scan code to download the app. There will be also a link shared with all of you for the app down. Interview preparation. Last week, if you have attended that session, okay, we were talking about interview preparation, how we can excel in preparing for that interview. Then we also have a resume builder. We will be giving you some insight related to that. Then skill assessment. We also have a dedicated job portal, domain skill certification, and also there are various free courses that we are providing. Okay, so we have provided you an application link in the chat box, everyone. If you are not able to join through this scan code, you can also go to the link, click on the link, and you can download our TimesPro app. And you can get benefit of all these various features that we provide on the application. Okay, right after this, coming to our topic for today. Okay, let's understand one by one why the purpose of resume is there. Why resume is there. Okay, why we create a resume if we have to meet somebody face to face and inform them each and everything about us, then why resume is required. Okay, so let's try to understand that. Before that, I would quickly like to ask you one question, and I would request all the participants to join. And okay, so my question to all of you is, have you ever created a resume? Okay, I can see some responses. Okay, Anshuman says yes. Um, Anybody else who has created a resume? Okay, so any challenge that you have ever faced before we can go ahead with the how exactly we can create? I would also like to discuss about any challenges that you guys face while you created your resume. Anything? Okay, made it for myself only, but couldn't understand how to make a better one. It was like a normal resume. Okay. Yes. So it is important for us to understand what exactly should be the alignment of our resume, which point should come first, what point should be not required, how to make our resume most relevant to the job for which we are applying. Because, yes, for any job opportunity, we always need to even make changes, okay, some or the other changes in our already existing resume, because the resume has to be very much matching. The profile must be matching with the opportunity that we are going for. If I'm applying for a particular job, maybe as a BFSI professional, then I need to mention BFSI banking skills, banking customer service skills, good communication skills. So if I'm not mentioning these things in my resume, it becomes difficult for us to understand, it's become difficult for the recruiter to select our resume for the face to face interview, right? So that's why resume becomes an important document which can get you that face to face kind of that face to face interview. Okay. And a lot of, see, for example, if there is one job opportunity, okay, and for that job opportunity, if there are 5 to 6, let's say if there are 5 to 6 applicants who shared their resume for one job opportunity. So now here your resume has to be competitive. Okay. Your resume has to be most relevant to that job profession, so that your resume will get selected for further scrutiny. It should be selected for face to face interview. So to make that resume most selective, most suitable for that job, we need to, that is what is the importance of a resume, that we need to get that particular opportunity. So in your resume, so the purpose basically is you showcase your qualification to the potential employers. Okay. You showcase that yes, I have the skills required for this particular job. Okay. So whenever you create your resume, okay, or if you have already created a resume, please do not forget to mention, please do not forget to include all the required skill set. Okay. For example, if for a job opportunity, communication skill, presentation skill, and critical thinking are the most important skills, okay, which is given in the job description. Okay. But I don't have those words written, I don't have those words mentioned in my resume, it is not mentioned there. So do you really think the recruiters who are scrutinizing the resumes are going to select our resume? Definitely not. Why? Because the relevant skill set are missing. Okay. So this is the first learning that you can gather today, that you have to mention all the relevant skill set, all the suitable job skills that are required by the recruiters. Second is provide a snapshot of your professional background. Sometimes if you are a slightly experienced professional, maybe you have done some internship, maybe you have done some industrial practice, maybe you have done some part-time job somewhere, or you have some exposure to a particular kind of work that you are that you have applied for. You already have some exposure, you already have some uh, experience in that particular field. So you can also provide that type of that type of exposure experience you can showcase, because any type of practical hands-on experience is always important. So it is mandatory. If you are having something, you can mention it. So for that purpose, resume will play a great role. Secure job interviews by making a strong first impression. Yes, your resume basically speaks for yourself, which creates your first impression. If you have created it very well in a very strategized manner, okay, what to include, what not to include, what will be relevant to my profile, to this particular profile, what the recruiters may like, what the recruiters may not like in the resume, all these things you need to take care of whenever we are creating a resume for ourselves. Okay. So all these pointers that I'm mentioning, please, I would request all the participants to keep taking note of it. Okay. Then, what exactly is a resume? Okay, let's understand. Yeah. So, the poll question to all of you is, what do you hope to achieve by the end of this resume development workshop? Okay. So, yes, let's go ahead and quickly answer that, everyone. Okay. Okay, so the options here are learn about formatting. Yes, that's what we were discussing, how we can create the formatting, what pointers we should include, what pointers we are not supposed to include, correct? Improve the content and wording. Okay, very well. So that will be a part of proofreading your resume. Then another will be understand how to tailor resume for specific jobs. Yes. So these are the pointers which we are going to cover. So one by one, if I may, I have to explain these pointers to all of you. Let's say how to tailor resumes for a specific job. Okay. So how you can make that, how you can do that. So first thing is you need to study the job description. Okay, whenever there is a job opportunity, if you find a vacancy anywhere, even if it is from a platform, even it comes from anybody else, even if you find the opportunities on email or any various different types of platform, any websites, anything, anywhere. But the details related to that job are always given to you. Even if it is not mentioned, and you get in touch with the recruiters, they will give you the details. Okay, so on the basis of those details, on the basis of their expectation, okay, what the recruiters are expecting, that is how we need to tailor that, that is how we need to customize our resume. Okay, if they say that we are looking for a candidate who is having strong communication skills, then you need to add a word in a resume, in your resume, having said communication skills. And you can also add a description how you polished your skill in your college, in your previous job, in your when exactly you polished your resume communication skills. So that is how you tailor your resume. Okay, improve and content wordings. Okay, so how you improve your content. So by for improving your content, you definitely can take help of Google. You can definitely uh, find out some really good uh, career objectives, really good wordings for the resume. But yes, one thing that you need to keep it in your mind, that you are not copying anything, because the language that you will get from AI, or the language that you will get from uh, Google. So these particular language is already known by the recruiters. You can just take a help, you can just take this reference, okay? Check the correct spelling, check the correct grammar, everything that has to be aligned, should not be any mistake there. And you have to read your resume again and again so that you can make the content and wordings fully professional. Okay, then so basically, yes, one more question that I would like to ask all of you. What exactly is the difference between a resume and a CV? So one very evident difference that I would like to share with all of you is that CV is a detailed version of a resume, and resume is a summarized version of a CV. And CV is basically for professionals who are having around 3 to 4 or 5 years of experience. Okay, but for entry level jobs, we do not create a CV. Okay, a CV can be of 3 to 4 pages, while a resume must be of 2 pages. It cannot be more than that. A resume must be of 2 pages, maximum two, 1.5 to 2 pages, not more than that. If you are creating a resume uh, more than 2 pages, it goes to a third page, then it becomes a CV. It is not a resume anymore. And for a professional, or sort of for a entry level position, okay, and you are a if you are a fresher, or if you are having less experience, then your resume should be only of 2 pages. It should be a resume, not a CV. So this is a major uh, difference that you can see between a resume and a CV. So basically a formal document that presents a summary of your professional qualification, including work experience, education, your skills, your strengths, and different achievements. Okay. Okay. So next, let's see. Yeah. So these are some of the key components of a resume. What are the key components of a resume? First is your contact information. Okay. And why your contact information and where it should be mentioned? So if you have this question, let me help you with that. Your name and your contact information must be on the top of the page. Okay. You will find a lot of templates where your name and your contact information is shared somewhere at the bottom of the page, on the side right of the page or side left of the page. No, it has to be on the top of the page so that your resume become very accessible. Okay. So if the recruiter, after looking for your strength, skill set and education, if they think okay, this person is suitable for the job, they should be able to contact you very easily. That's why your name has to be written on the top of the page of your first page of your resume, on the top, and right below your name you have to mention your contact details. You can mention your email ID, you can mention your LinkedIn profile link also, or a professional website if you have any. You can mention that right on the top of the page just below your name, which is highlighted in uh, bigger letters. Okay. So this is your first point in a resume. Second will be about the professional summary. Okay. If you are a fresher, then you will write it as a career objective. Okay. So as you write it as a career, like a career objective, you can definitely give them an insight about what exactly is your career trajectory so far. That you can say that I am a certified BFSI professional, having skills acquired having acquired skills in BFSI industry, where I can perform really well in loans department, I can perform in credits department, I can really perform in cash department. So these are the various details that you can give about your professional summary. Okay. So that will be your second point of your, and you can get a very good career objective or a professional summary written with the help of AI. Also, you can customize it as per in your words, avoid any kind of plagiarism, and then you can mention it in your resume. Okay, create your own profile summary, create your own career objective in your own words. Okay, which will look more authentic without rather than copying it from Google or AI. Next is third option is work experience. If you have any work experience, that is great. If you do not have, do not get discouraged. Okay. You can also opt for some 2 months, 3 months internship before joining a real job. Maybe in that same company you can join a job after the internships gets finished. A lot of freshers do that. Okay. They look for an internship, and when their internship completes, get a job in the same company. If not in the same company, maybe you can do internship, you can also do a job. You can finish your internship, get your internship certificate, which will be a proof of your practical experience. Okay. You can also mention that. So here in the name of work experience, you can also add practical experience. Okay. So you can also say practical experience, and you can add your industrial training, you can add your 3 months, 4 months internship in that. Okay. Including what exactly your responsibilities as an intern and what responsibilities you have handled there. Okay. The job role and responsibilities handled, you can mention in the work experience or practical exposure. You can also give name as practical exposure to this particular point. Okay. Then next point will be about your education. What is your qualification? They also want to know about what is the formal degree. So here you can mention about the formal degree that you have done. Like for example, if you have done Bachelor of Commerce, then you can mention Bachelor of Commerce from this particular institute, from this particular university. That is what you can mention. Okay. If you have done Bachelor of Science, then BSc, Bachelor of Science, what is your subject? You can also mention that, and also mention the name of your college or university. Okay, so this is something you can mention about your education. Okay, you do not need to mention your percentage or CGPA. Grades are not required while you are creating a resume. Please mention the name of your degree, the name of your institute. That will be sufficient, more than enough. Then you can write after that. Next point is about your skills. So now let's keep a ratio of a skill. Okay, I'll just write it for all of you here in the chat box. So there should be a ratio of 4 is to 2. Okay, if there are 6 skills that you are mentioning, 4 should be technical skills and 2 should be soft skills. Okay, so like for example, I'll write 4 should be 4 should be technical. Technical skill means related to your field. Okay, whatever field you are in, that are like for example, if you are a banker, then risk assessment, credit quality control, customer support. So these are your technical skills. Okay, 4 should be technical skills and 2 should be soft skills. Okay, so there is a ratio of 4 is to 2. 4 should be technical skills and 2 should be soft skills. So this is how you can mention about your skills. Both technical, example, financial analysis, programming, and there also should be soft skills like communication, critical thinking, problem solving, customer relationship, rapport building, teamwork, leadership, uh, innovative thinking, okay, result oriented approach, time management. So these are some of the soft skills. You can select any two out of it and you can mention that. Okay, but also see what is given in the job description. If job description requires detail oriented candidates, you should write detail oriented. If the job description requires uh, effective communication, you should write effective communication in your resume. So this is how you tailor made, this is how you customize your resume for creating for making that resume most suitable for the job. Okay, then sixth will be about certification and licenses. Okay, so any certification that you have created, like for example, as there are lot of free certificates also which you can take from various different websites. At our TimesPro platform, if you come to our app, if you download our TimesPro app, there are also various free certificates. Some of the paid certificates that you can get, and definitely you can mention those certifications and learnings from that certification. What exactly you learn, what was the duration of certificate, these minimum details you can provide. What learnings you had about that from that certificate, you can definitely add it in the resume. So relevant professional certification, example CFA, CPA, and other licenses, you can also mention in your resume as a part of your education, as a part of your learning. Then additional sections can also be there if required, if applicable. If you think that okay, I want to show my achievements, other achievements, I also want to portray some other different uh, exposures about my personality, so that the recruiter will get the clear cut idea about who exactly I am and what exactly I do. So you can also mention your awards, you can mention your volunteer work, you can mention languages that you know, that you can speak, that you can write, speak and read. Also can write the other relevant information, any appreciation, any medal, any award, any recognition that you have received. Definitely you can mention that as a part of your resume. So these are the important components which are supposed to be there. There is no, these are the non-negotiable components. Okay. Contact information. Okay. There has to be contact information. Then professional summary. There must be a professional summary. Then work experience. Okay. Work experience. If you are, this is not mandatory. If you are having some practical exposure, you can mention. If you do not have, don't mention. Then education qualification, it has to be there. Then skills, soft skills and technical skills, both type of skills you must mention. Certifications also you should mention, and some additional section which show your achievement. Okay. So now let's see what makes a good resume. Before that, let's move on to one more question I would like to ask to all of you, and I want everybody to participate in this. Yeah, this is what we have already discussed. Let's see how many of you remember or how many of you can relate to it. Do you know the difference between a resume, a CV, and a bio data? Okay, great. Everyone, please respond quickly. Okay, 20 more seconds. Okay, let's quickly check. Okay, so some of the participants, they are aware about what exactly it is, and some of them they are not aware. Sure, no problem. So basically, a resume, as I already mentioned, is created for freshers. It is for people who are having no experience or less experience. Number of pages in resume cannot exceed more than two. If it is going more than two, then it is not a resume. It becomes a CV. Okay. So a CV is basically a elongated version of a resume. Okay. Resume is a summarized or a brief version of a CV. In a CV, we explain and mention each and everything in quite a detail. It is for experienced professional having more than five or even less than five, but if the experience is more, you can make a CV if you have information which will exceed more than 2 to 3 pages. Then biodata is basically for some of the job profiles that requires your height, weight, shoulder width, size, and all these different types of your physical attributes. Okay. So that kind of profiles require biodata, which will have your weight, height, waist size, and other things mentioned and properly designated there. So this is the difference between a resume, a CV, and a biodata. Okay. So what exactly makes a good resume? So basically, we need to try to make our resume as error free as possible. Like for example, you are not supposed to create any grammatical mistakes. You're not supposed to make any type of spelling errors, because these things are highly pointed out and highlighted by the recruiters. So please avoid any kind of typographical or grammatical or spelling errors. Okay, so how you can avoid that? After you have completed your resume, please make sure that you read it and you ask somebody else to read it. Okay, sometimes maybe you are not able to find out all the mistakes. Maybe your friends, anybody from your senior, from your family members, anybody, they can read it out and point out if they find any mistakes. Okay, so proofreading is important. Clearly formatted, organized, and easy to read. Yes, anything you can also experience, right? If something which is very difficult to read, very cluttered, very kind of highly loaded with words, with text, such type of documents we do not like to read. Okay, where clear formatting is not done. So such type of heavily textually loaded type of resumes we must avoid. Okay, it has to be very uh, proper margins, proper difference between the different distance between the different pointers, there has to be there, and proper formatting can be taken care of so that it looks really easy to read. Okay, and also light on your eyes, because sometimes when you see something you don't feel like reading it. Okay, so that is how. Using keywords and action words. Okay, keywords and action words also how we can do it. Let's I We are going to watch some words about that. Then 1 or 2 pages in length, maximum 2 pages, because it is a resume, it is not a CV or anything else. Recent grads typically should be 1 page resume. Okay, that means you are, if you are a fresher, you have not uh, done any experience job or practical exposure, you can they also have a 1 page resume, which is, I think, more than enough. Proper margins are supposed to be there on all the sides. Okay, should not be that left side margin is more than right side margin. It has to be equal on both the sides, and has to be equal on top and bottom of the page. Then font style. Font style has to be very readable, very proper. Okay, then bullet formats for and indentations for if you are highlighting any pointers. Okay, what all things you have completed, you have done. So subpoints can be mentioned in the bullet format. So this is the way we can. And also specify most of the things in numbers. Okay, like how many courses you have completed, how many certifications you have, how many customers, if you have some experience, how many customers you used to handle, for how many hours you used to work. So anything that you can put it in numbers, it will be great. Okay, that means you are specifying all the important pointers. So this is one sample resume. As I was mentioning a few of the points, like for example, your name has to be on the top of it. Okay, your name has to be on the top of the point, on the top of the page. It has to be, the font has to be bigger. It is should be in a bigger font. Right below that, you can mention your contact information, your phone number, your email address, your LinkedIn link, and any other website if you have. Okay, then your resume summary, profile summary, resume summary, career objective, anything you can create. Okay, then summary of your skills. What are the skills you have already? So these skills can be taken from job description. Then your, if you have work experience, if you have education, such type of things are supposed to be mentioned one by one below everything. Okay, so this is just a sample resume. So here I would like to, yeah, share this video with all of you. Make sure that the volume is also audible to you. Okay, if the voice is audible, if not, let me know. So there are some different words that you are supposed to be added as per the requirement in the resume. So what are those words and how you can do it? Let's quickly see, Anshuman, very good question, Anshuman. So adding a picture actually depends upon your choice. Okay, adding a picture is mandatory for some very niche profiles. Like I'm telling you, for example, if you are sending your profile as a front face of some particular, i- if you are working as a PR professional, public representation professional, if you are in the fashion industry, if you are in the modeling industry, if you are in the media industry, then for such type of profiles where your facial features are going to be a important aspect of your job, then in such type of resumes you can definitely add your picture. But if you are going for some back-end kind of a job, if you are going for some technical kind of jobs, okay, in that particular profiles, in that particular resume, pictures are not mandatory. Okay, so that is up to you. It is your choice. You have to. But if you're going for a technical profile like banking, for logistics, for hospitality, such type of things, pictures is not mandatory. Okay, you can it is your choice if you want to add a picture or not for technical profiles, back end profiles. Okay, so very good question. I think that would be the question for in the mind of all of the different participants, but they must be reluctant to ask. Thank you so much that you asked. Okay, so let's continue with this video. And
words to avoid. With my thought leadership and core competency on this topic, you'll be able to think outside of the box and really move the needle. Trust me, I'm a hard worker and it's all in my wheelhouse. Now, if what I just said sounded off, you're not wrong. Half of the words I used are actually ones to avoid on your resume. Don't remember which ones? Those are no-nos. No business lingo, no givens, and nothing too general. Now, I'll show you the words you want to include. Strong action verbs that speak to your value at past jobs. To convey your communication skills, use words like collaborated, conveyed, instructed, performed. For creative positions, get crafty with authored, brainstormed, briefed, communicated, conceptualized. For financial gigs, these pay off. Audited, classified, halted, equalized, dispensed. For sales, these words sound marketable. Captured, conserved, converted, earned, generated. Lastly, for all those tech positions, get technical with words like advanced, architected, automated, coded, deployed. Well, I think that's everything. Remember that the smallest moves are sometimes the smartest. Like and subscribe for more tips. Resume.
okay, so there are some of the words that you may like to include in your resumes, which looks like an action words. Okay, you can also type action words for a particular profile, and you will. I'll just give you it a chat box. Type action words or action verbs. You can type for resume. If you type this, you will get a multiple different choices of action words that you can include in your resume. Okay, everyone. So
Resumes are
yeah, how we tailor our resume, how we can tailor our resume fit and make it most fit for the particular profile. Okay, so analyze the job description carefully. First thing that you need to read the job description, understand what exactly are the pointers given in the job description, then carefully review the job requirement and identify key skills and experiences the employer is seeking. What exactly the employer is seeking here, you need to understand that. Then align your resume, customize your resume for to highlight the specific qualification that match the BFSI role or any other various different types of role that you can think of. After that, demonstrate fit. Use the language and terminology that resonates with the different types of profiles that you're looking for. Okay, so try to make yourself as suitable as possible. Your resume has to be as suitable as possible for that particular profile. So this is how you can tailor made your resume. Now, what should be the key takeaways for this particular webinar can be like ensure your resume is tailored to each application, then highlighting relevant skills and experiences. Okay, after that, use a clear and professional format with easy to read sections. Okay, and quantify achievements with concrete data to demonstrate the impact that you have created. After that, it will be you have to read meticulously to avoid any errors. Okay, ensuring a polished and a professional final document for your document of your resume, and incorporate keywords from the job description. Yes, whatever words are provided in the job description, it will also make your resume ATS friendly. ATS friendly, that is applicant tracking system, because most of the HR professionals nowadays use this ATS software, and your resume will pass through that software only when you have added the key words from the description. Job description, you have to read it carefully, you have to understand is it suitable for you. Only then you can give your resume there and it will get selected. So these are some of the key takeaways for us today. So for getting ourselves job ready, so and what exactly we have at our platform for all of you. So this will be about there will be skill assessment for you. There will be career counseling for sessions for you. Resume builder, we have already discussed about it, and interview preparation. Okay, so these are some of the key features that will have help you definitely to get a job ready. Then there will be domain skill certifications. Okay, here are some of the key certificates that we provide, that is BFSI, hospitality, logistics, and supply chain management. There are different job portals as well. Okay, so yeah, here I would also like to inform all of you that we are also, as a part of our platform program, we also have free career counseling sessions for all of you. Okay, if you can, there is a link in the chat box. You can check out the link, as I hope all of you can see the link. Okay, through that link, you can go ahead, you can book your free counseling session, in which you will, whatever resume you have created will also help you to kind of improve it a little bit. Okay, we can also be able to give you some insights about your resume, and if there are any suggestive changes, we will definitely help you to do that. Okay, so for that purpose you have to go through the link and book your free counseling as well as the resume analysis session. Okay, then there are some of the free courses and also job portal, dedicated job portal. So here I would like to ask my colleague Yashi to pitch in and give the information about career counseling and how we are going to help them with our platform. Rashi, are you there?
Yes, Karthik, thank you so much. I'll take it from here.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Karthik, for handing me over. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me well.
Yes, you're audible, Yash.
Okay. Participants, I would also like that you would give me a confirmation that you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, please mention it in the chat box. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. And I hope everyone has their phone in their hands. So today I will first explain how you can download the app and how you can log in and then book a free career counseling session with us. I am Gashi. I'm a career counseling coach from TimesPro, and we can start if you all are ready. First, you can scan this link or you can download the app from Play Store called TimesPro. There is a link in the chat box. You can try that link and you can have 2 minutes to download the app. Please let us know if you're done with the download. Okay. I hope everyone has been able to download the app. Can I please get a confirmation in the chat box? If anyone is facing any kind of issue, please let us know. Okay, if everyone has downloaded the app, okay, no problem. You can open the app and then follow the instructions that I'm gonna give. I will assist you live. So if you have any problem, please drop a message in the chat box. Can we go to the next slide? What kind of an issue are you facing, Bhagwat? Whatever technical, sorry, whatever technical glitch you are facing, please mention it or we can move forward with the steps. Okay, if your device is facing a problem, what you can do is you can understand the process and then you can download it later. Is that okay? All right. So first, when you open the app, you will see this screen on this in the step one where it's written connecting you to world-class learning, where first you have to put down your email or phone number and then you have to choose a password for the same. When you put the password, any password you can choose, you can click on the red box called continue and the next screen would appear where they will ask for an OTP. The OTP will be sent to whatever number or email that you have put. After you have put in the OTP, you can see the step 2. This is the screen that you would see. Career starter for beginners, upskilling for professionals. You have to choose your goal, which is career starter for beginners. You will also see a screen where you have to fill in your personal details like your name, your phone number, your qualification, your work experience, and city. I hope everyone is going through the process. If you want me to go, please mention it in the, or if anyone is facing any kind of confusion. After step 2, you will see this screen, the third screen, where you can see three options. Free picks for you. On the screen that says choose the right career. In free picks for you, you can choose avail free career counseling. Before doing that, you can also fill in the skill assessment, which would help us to give a better career counseling. And we can understand you better and your skills better. So you can, I would suggest that you fill the skill assessment first and then you take a counseling with us. When you click on avail free career counseling, can we on the next slide? Okay, yes, perfect. You will see this screen which says discover your perfect career path with us. There you will see a blue box that says book a free career counseling session. When you click on that, you will see all the booking slots. You can choose a date, whatever is feasible for you, and then you will see a time slot. You can choose whatever time slot that is feasible for you and whenever you want the career counseling session to happen. After that session, you can schedule your booking, and then whenever you whatever time that you have booked the session for, you will receive a link for the same, and then you can click on the link and join on that day itself. If you have booked a session for 20 November and for 2 p.m., you can join the session on 2 p.m. exactly on 20 November, and we will be there waiting to help you. You will receive an email which has a link of skill assessment as well and a link of joining the counseling session. You can join it from there. That is a confirmation that you will also receive a confirmation a day prior and an hour prior of the counseling session so that you don't miss. If you have any confusion, please let us know. After this, we'll talk about what career counseling is and how we can help you. I will give you all 1 minute to do the whole process and ask if you are facing any issues.
Okay, Yashi, so there are two questions in the Q&A section.
Mm-hmm.
One I think you can ask and you can answer maybe, and other one I can take it. So one question they have asked is what is a skill assessment and how can I access it? So I think the skill assessment access we are giving them the idea right now, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
You will be
So
sent
for
the link, and the app also has a link for skill
yes,
assessment.
for the skill assessment you will have the link and the application will also have a link, so you can get your skill assessed over there. One thing.
Yes.
And the second question they have is who should consider career counseling and what are the benefits for me? So I think everybody who is looking for some career related guidance and they want to check their potential skills and what all career options they have, I think for all of them, they are having some issues, they are having some confusion relevant to their career. So then definitely they can get a career counseling done. This is for everyone. It is not restricted to people from a particular background. It is for everyone, so everyone can take career counseling at any point of time.
Yes.
Actually, if you wanna add something, you can definitely.
Yes. So I want to add that we are trained industrial experts who can help you in whatever questions you have for your future, whatever doubts you are having, and how to move forward with your career. If you're facing any barriers with your careers, we can help you with that. We can help you make potential career pathways for your future as well. Any professional confusion, you can come to us. You can book this career counseling session for free, and you can connect with us live, and we'll help you with the same. If you still have any confusion or doubt, you can ask us right now, or you can book a session one on one, and we will connect there. If there are no questions, I think, Karthik, we are at the end of the session.
Yeah, sure. We can definitely wind up.
Okay,
So
thank you,
everyone,
everyone.
thank you so much for joining today and being a part of this particular webinar. Hope this webinar help you in a way to prepare your effective resume that will be getting you face-to-face interview. Thank you so much. Create your resume today itself and have a great day ahead.